Alright, hi guys. I am back. Nice to see you today. Let's see. You're going to see this in January on the, whatever, January something, Wednesday, the 5th. It's going to be January 5th. Welcome to 2022. If you saw my last video, you'll know that I'm all over the place, but that's okay. I did do that last video with my little mascot. Go back and see it if you haven't seen it. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I found a little wooden box at the dollar store. Just one of those, you know, little cheap wooden boxes. I'm not sure what size. Let me find my ruler and I'll tell you. It is approximately, the outer dimensions is about 4 inches by 4 inches. The top is about 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. I've already pre-painted, primed, and painted the bottom of this box in a pretty shimmery blue color. And then the top in a gold. You can see where let me turn the light on. It had a llama embossed on it. You can see it still through there. I put some gesso, I put some modeling paste, try to fill up the holes. So most of the holes are gone, but there still has a little bit in there. I'm not that concerned with it. I didn't want the llama. I just wanted a plain box. But see, there is the parts that went all the way through. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got the modeling paste has gooshed its way into those little holes. So it's fairly smooth. You can just see the picture. But I'm not going to worry about it. By the time I get all my stuff on there, you're not going to see it. I purchased it because you guys know hubby and I love our cruising. And the little wallet I was keeping all of our old, every time you go on, you get a room key, like a hotel room key. It's got your name and your folio number and your sale date and that kind of thing on it. It's your sign and sale card, and we keep all those. It helps me remember where we've been and when we've been, and each time you go up into a different category of loyalty, you get a different color card. Well, my little wallet is just overflowing. What a terrible thing to have happen. So I grabbed this box because it fit a gift card. This is one I used to just scrape paint, but it fits the gift cards, and since it fits the gift cards, it will fit my room keys, and I'll be able to stack a whole big bunch of them. Right now we've got a stack about this thick, so we'll have plenty of room in there to store more gift cards. So I went with the kind of blue and gold, and I am going to just on the top, not on the sides, I don't think, just on the top, because that covers a lot of the side and I don't need it. Just on the top, I am going to use my Posca pens. And I am going to do the sand swirl design all over it, because that's what reminds me most of cruising and water. And we're just gonna play. I purchased myself on a clearance, after Christmas clearance, or before Christmas clearance. It was a before Christmas clearance. These new gel pens by Papermate, they're supposed to be a faster drying, smear-free gel pen. Thought I'd give them a go. Maybe on the next video we'll give that a try. But for right now, this is what we're going to do. And I am just going to start, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way around the edge. It's going to come up. You guys know Sand Swirl? If you don't, you can look it up. I'm not sure if it's on my Pinterest board. It may be, but I don't think so. So you just kind of come up with a loop like that. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I guess you can. And then you just aura that loop like this. Two or three times. Just like that. And then you do it in whatever order or shape you want it to be, depending on how full you want your design. I'll do that one 3. I'm going to do one going this way. And I just turn them and I do whichever direction suits my fancy. I'm going to do 4 on this one because I feel like it. And then come around the edge. That one would just be there, and then this one would come down and around like so. Try to connect them. I might not be perfect at that, but I'm going to try. Oop, that was a little bit more swirly than normal with that loop. That's okay. There is still kind of a lump there, so I kind of have to be careful, but it's all right. Very pretty. I like it. I think one's going to go here. Like that. Just trying to make it so that I don't stick my finger in the one I just did. So we will be going on another cruise. By the time you see this, we will be just gonna go next the following weekend, the weekend after, sometime in the middle of January. I don't know. I have forgotten. My sister-in-law got a heck of a deal and couldn't pass it up. Wanted to know if we wanted to go with her. And we looked at it and went, yes, this is a heck of a deal. I think it's only 3 nights. Yeah, it's 3 nights. And, but it's on a ship we've not been on before. It's a ship that we were going to go on, but then they canceled it because it wasn't ready to be out here yet. We were supposed to go on its inaugural cruise, but that was canceled. So we will go on it soon. When I'm drawing this, it will be well over a month away, almost 2 months away, because No, a month away, I guess. Because you know how it is. I have to film ahead. But then this cruise will make it so that well, no, it won't make any difference. When we go to Hawaii in March, we will be classified as platinum. Which is awesome. Really the main thing we were hoping for when becoming platinum on the Hawaii cruise is free laundry. Because the Hawaii cruise is a 2-week cruise, and it would be nice to not have to pack too much and to be able to plan to have some stuff laundered. The other perks that you get when you go up in classification is some free bottled water, a pin, a cruise pin that right now they're not doing them per ship because they had all these that they weren't sure when they were going to cruise or which ships were going to cruise, so they just did them generically. But eventually they'll come back out as saying which cruise ship you were on that year. And then platinum, diamond and platinum also get a gift of some sort, which as of late has been a luggage tag, which lots of people are complaining about. I don't understand why you would complain about what your free gift is. It's a free gift. You're getting something for free, people. Don't complain about the free stuff. But I guess people feel entitled. I know that I am overly blessed to be able to be in this position and to have taken enough cruises to qualify to be platinum as a cruiser. I am not, absolutely not ever going to take that for granted. I know that these are like super first world problems, and absolutely do not take anything for granted. I am absolutely blessed. Do I have a whole lot of money? No. Do we go on quite a few cruises? Yes. How do we go on so many cruises? Well, to be honest, it's inheritance money that that was gifted to us, and though it wasn't specifically earmarked for travel, it was money that came from a family member who enjoyed traveling and cruising specifically very, very much. Enjoyed going with us, enjoyed treating us occasionally to a cruise when we couldn't afford it. And he's continuing to do so with his inheritance that he gave us. And that is how we pay for cruising. Because otherwise, would I be able to afford it on my income? No, I would not. Although I must say, cruising is still a very cost-effective vacation. I wouldn't be able to go on any vacation, not just cruising. But cruising is absolutely cost-effective. It's a great way to go on vacation. Because for the cost of your room, you also get food and entertainment. So it's delightful. And here I am just yammering about cruising. Of course. Have you guys ever been on a cruise? If so, tell me where. What cruise line do you prefer? I've only been on 2 cruise lines. Oop, that was a little thick, but that's okay. Only been on 2 cruise lines. We like Carnival mostly because it's cheap. Carnival is the least expensive in my experience, although depends on where you live. You can get some really good deals on other cruise lines from the East Coast, Florida cruises, etc. But since we're on the West Coast, we can get a great deal on a great cruise on the East Coast, but we still have to get there, and the cost of getting there is more than the cost of the cruise, sometimes by like double. And so then it makes it not cost effective for us. So even though there are cruise lines that have better deals to the Caribbean, we can't do the expense of the flights. They're just high. Flying is expensive unless you're going to a certain destination that the airlines are discounting. So but if you've done cruising, let me know. Where have you gone? What cruise lines have you gone on? Like I said, since we are West Coast, we travel out of Long Beach, and we do a lot of Mexican Riviera cruises because that's where the cruising goes, out of Long Beach. Some of the other cruise lines, like Princess, sometimes go up the coast to like San Francisco, but mostly they go toward Mexico. How it is. But I don't really care that we see the same ports over and over again, because to me it's the experience of being on the ship and having fun with my family. And I like the sea days, so we're looking forward to this Hawaii cruise where it has a lot of sea days. Where else do I need to go here? I'm trying to fill up the spaces here. Oh, sorry, off screen. I tend to do that with the 3-dimensional objects. I noticed that when I tried to record this, making the sculpture, that I showed you guys on the last video. I tried recording that. I really did. I thought that would be fun, do something different. But recording it was just a disaster. Didn't work at all. I was always off screen because I kept wanting to do this and put it up near my face, and then you guys didn't see it. And since it was mostly off screen, I didn't even bother. Didn't even bother to even try to upload it or edit it or anything, because it was just a disaster. Okay, so now that I've got most of my swirls, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to fill in the extra areas with just lines that go around, like here. I'm just going to fill this in like this. This one's going to go this way. And see, now that all the lines are on there, you really don't see the embossed thing on the lid, which is good. Now that cruising is back again, my friend Nick is back to making cruise vlogs. As of the time I'm recording this, he's only been on one cruise since cruising has restarted. But if you guys want to check him out and give him a little love, say I sent you. If you want to see that, his name is Nick, and he's over at H3 Family Vlogs, I think is his YouTube channel. Or H3 Family Travel. I'm not sure if he changed the name of his YouTube channel or just the name of his Facebook page. And he's also a travel agent. So if you decide you want to take a cruise and you want a travel agent to assist you, Nick would be happy to do so. He's very knowledgeable about cruising, especially Carnival cruises. So if you have any questions, look him up, give him a call. If I remember, let me write this down, Nick. I will put a link to his stuff in the description box below if you want to check him out. He's quite the character. Completely different personality than I am. He is Mr. Extrovert, which is how we met. On a cruise, in a cruise group on Facebook. But now we consider him a friend. And his goal is to try to become self-sufficient in 2022 and to be able to get his travel agent business off the ground so that he no longer has to work for someone else and he's just working for himself. So like I said, if you want to give him some love, tell him I sent you. That would be awesome. Even if all you do is just watch his videos on his YouTube channel, that will help him out with like ad revenue and stuff. So even if you don't want to travel or travel using him as your agent, that would definitely help out, and I would appreciate it. Just filling in all the little spots. And I'm sure my diatribe on travel has bored you to tears, but it's what I feel like talking about today. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. And I always forget. You know, I record these things, like I said, somewhere between a month and 2 months in advance. And then you guys will comment on something in the comments below. And I will have to try to remember what in the world was I talking about that day. That was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Let's go this way. Going around corners is tough. Anybody who does art on a 3D object, hats off to you. It is harder than it looks. And this is not that 3D of an object. It's mostly flat. All right, I like how that looks. I think I want to add, I don't know if shading will work on here. You know what, we're going to try it. I'm going to try it on the side with an alcohol marker. Let me try that with my lightest of my gray alcohol markers. I've got a neutral gray Copic marker, and I'm going to try that and see if that will work. Nope. That won't work at all on this. Okay. Good to know. Let me just dry that off. Doesn't work. Will one of these work? This is a water-based Faber-Castell Pitt pen. Nope. Also will not work. Good to know. Works a little bit. Not really. Let's try Stabilo. Stabilo. Let's try the Stabilo. Will that do? Oh, that's too dark. Okay, too dark. Don't like that. It worked, but it was too dark. Let me get rid of that. Get my water brush, a little bit of water, and activate that. And get rid of it. Guess shading just isn't going to really happen. But I can do highlights. Will it work with, oh, there's my alarm. I got to get ready for work. You know what? Will it work to do colored pencil? Oh, that kind of works. I'm going to do that. Just a little bit. Let's see if that works. Interesting. It just sticks to the blue of the Posca pen, but it doesn't really stick to the gold. But that's okay. Give it a little bit of dimension. See if that'll give it something. It's where I would normally shade it. Is it doing anything? Is it floating my boat? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to give this a go and see what happens and try to blend it out a little bit and see. Worst thing can happen is that I rub it all back off again, right? Let's try that. Let's see. Get me done with a blending stump. A little bit. That kind of works. Look at there. Alrighty. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it works. Gives it a little bit of a dimension. A little bit, not exactly. It'll do. Let's do some highlights with the white though. I think that would help. I'm gonna do just around the tops of these swirls. Not complete. Not complete lines either. We're going to just do like broken lines. You know, this is going to be one of the first pieces of art that I've done on this channel that I can't give away because it's for me specifically. Interesting. Have you guys seen my new merch? It should be showing if you're on a computer. It doesn't show very well when you're on a mobile device, or definitely doesn't show when you're on a TV, but if you're on a computer, open the More section in the description box below, and there should be my merch link there. Should be showing, I think. Okay. Something like that. Give me a little swirls. I'm happy with that. And now I can use that to put my cards in. There's my box. She's pretty. I like her. Okay. That was something new. I'm gonna work on new things this year. So that was something new. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Try embellishing some 3D object of your own. It's more challenging than you think, but it can be done. So challenge yourself to think about some sort of 3D object that you can paint or draw on, and embellish with whatever pattern floats your boat. And I will see you on the next video, which will be what? Friday, the 7th of January. Wow. Alrighty. You guys have a great day. I will see you later. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time. Bye-bye.